Alright, good morning guys and gals. This is North here. Happy Wednesday to everyone. I guess we're around 10 o'clock in the morning or whatever. I decided to take a little drive this morning. Just out while having a cup of coffee, and found myself in a little town adjacent to mine. And I decided to pull in a little grocery store here. There's a smaller chain up here in Canada, and it's a fairly expensive little chain, but again, small town, and I guess it doesn't really matter what grocery store you go to these days. Going in and out of these places is becoming more and more painful. I'm sure you'll all agree. That $100 bill you used to take in there with you, and you come out and your cart was full of groceries. Well, that ain't the case so much anymore these days. That $100 bill's only getting you what, 3-4 bags of groceries nowadays, something like that. Now, this isn't a place I need to go into. I got my preps, and I got all kinds of other stuff. This is why we prep and why we garden and whatnot, to stay out of places like this, save a bit of money, buy other preps, things like that. But came down here to do a little video, show you a bit of this, but let's take a drive to another spot here. I'm just gonna set you on the dash there, so bear with me. We're just gonna take a little drive up the road, and we'll check out another little spot, okay? That's a local food land in the town adjacent to mine. Yeah, I don't shop here. It's a little more expensive, so there's a cheaper place closer to my place I go. But we can all agree that prices are going up. Every single one of us feels it when we go in and out of a grocery store these days. And I used to love to go into the grocery store. Man, I'd go into the grocery store after work all covered in drywall compound. Just a mess. I'd go in there anyways, on my way home. Why? See what I could get, see what's for dinner, all those kinds of things. But nowadays, grocery shopping ain't such an enjoyable thing anymore. Grocery shopping is becoming more and more painful all the time. But let's just find a little spot to park here. We'll carry on a little wee bit. Hope everyone's well and safe today. Hope the prices of things aren't bothering you too bad, or the condition of what's going on in the world isn't weighing too hard on your mind. Because there's an awful lot going on, to be honest with you. There's an awful lot, and we could all use a bit of a distraction from that, or some sort of reprieve, but this is kind of what I wanted to show you over here. Now, I'm not sure. So we're at a local gas station here in Canada. You can see the price there. It's $1.84.9 per liter. Now that chimes in right in and around about $7. $7 a gallon for my American brothers and sisters. Now, some of you might crunch the numbers and do the math and say, well, $7 Canadian, that's only about $5.50 American. Well, I assure you that if I pull up to the pumps and I pump a gallon of gas, when I walk in to pay the gentleman or the lady at the cash register, she's not asking me for no $5.50. She's saying, that's $7, mister. Now, so we're at $7, and that's not something I ever expected I'd see, but here we are just the same. Okay? People have talked about $10 a gallon, which I could see. People have talked about $15 or maybe even $20 a gallon. I could see that too. Very, very possibly. You know what? And even though this is $7 a gallon, You see all them, see all those numbers there? See the numbers on that sign? If it goes to 10 bucks, I'll pay it. I might complain and squawk a little bit harder than I do now, but I'll still pay it. If it goes to 15, I'll pay that too. And I'm sure you will as well. You may squawk a little harder too, but we'll pay it just the same, because the price is the price. You know, I'll pay 7 bucks a gallon and I'll be happy about it, because I'll tell each and every one of you something. You know, we were in real trouble when there isn't any numbers on that sign at all. When they're all zeros, and that's the case at every gas station, then you know we really got problems, right? So, for now, even though it's 7 bucks a gallon, we're still okay. We can still get fuel. You just saw the grocery store, people going in, coming out. It's open. Food's more expensive? Sure it is. But guess what? We can still get it. Can still get food. Can still get fuel. I stopped in the hardware store this morning too. We can still get hardware if we want it. And I mean, the hardware store, it'll carry your garden supplies and this and that, but you know, this rise in fuel prices we're seeing here right now, I think this is just a speculative beginning of the rise in prices. I don't really think we've found the or seen the true effects of price increases of fuel due to what's going on globally. I think that's yet to come. So I think this 7 bucks a gallon here is a bit of a soft hike on the prices. I expect we will see over 8 bucks. I think it'll push 10, but we'll wait and we'll see. But as long as we still see numbers on this sign, we can still get fuel. So 7 bucks a gallon, I'll happily pay that. You guys and gals have a great Wednesday. This is North, out for now.